Seeing is something we do all the time. It's an integral part of our daily lives, often taken for granted. It's how our eyes take in light and send information to our brains. This process is both complex and fascinating, involving numerous parts of our eyes and brain working together seamlessly. We see colors, shapes, and objects around us. These visual cues help us interpret and understand the world, from the vibrant hues of a garden to the intricate details of an art piece. This happens automatically, whether we want it to or not. Our eyes are constantly at work, even when we're not consciously aware of it. Think about when you open your eyes in the morning. The moment your eyelids lift, your brain starts processing the visual information of your surroundings. You instantly see your room without even trying. The familiar sights of your bedroom come into focus, grounding you in your environment. Even when we're not paying close attention, our eyes are still seeing. They capture the world in snippets, whether we're daydreaming or simply lost in thought. We might see a bird fly by in the corner of our eye, even if we don't turn our heads to look directly at it. This peripheral vision is crucial for detecting movement and potential threats. This constant flow of visual information helps us understand our surroundings and stay safe. It allows us to navigate through busy streets and crowded areas with ease. Our brains filter this information so we don't get overwhelmed by everything we see. This selective attention helps us focus on what's important while ignoring the irrelevant. Seeing is the foundation of our visual experience. It's the first step in a complex process that allows us to interact with and interpret the world around us. It's the starting point for all the other ways we use our eyes to interact with the world. From observing distant objects with binoculars to closely examining details, our vision is our primary tool. Without seeing, we wouldn't be able to look, watch, or understand the things around us. Our ability to read, watch films, and navigate maps all stem from our capacity to see. It's a passive process, but it's essential for how we navigate and make sense of our environment. Our vision guides us, informs us, and connects us to the world in ways we often overlook. Looking is different from simply seeing. It's more active, more deliberate. When we look at something, we're choosing to focus our attention on it. It's a conscious decision to engage with what we see. We might turn our heads, move our eyes, or even lean closer to get a better view. Looking implies intention and curiosity. Imagine you're at a park, and you see a group of people playing frisbee. You notice them, but your attention is not fully engaged. You're seeing them, but you're not necessarily looking at them. Your mind might be wandering, or you might be thinking about something else entirely. Now imagine you decide to watch the frisbee game. You make a choice to focus on the activity. You turn your head towards the players and concentrate on their movements. Now you're looking. You're observing the way they throw and catch the frisbee, the strategies they use. Looking allows us to gather more specific information about something. It helps us notice details we might otherwise miss. Instead of simply registering that there are trees in a park, we might look at a particular tree to observe its leaves, bark, and branches. We might notice the texture of the bark, the shape of the leaves, or the way the branches sway in the wind. This focused attention helps us learn, appreciate details, and engage more deeply with our surroundings. It enriches our experience and allows us to connect more meaningfully with the world around us. Watching takes looking a step further. It's not just about seeing, but about immersing ourselves in the experience. It involves paying close attention to something over a period of time, absorbing every detail and nuance. We usually watch things that are moving or changing, capturing our interest and holding our gaze. Think about watching a movie, a sporting event, or even just the clouds drift by. Each moment offers something new to observe. When we watch something, we're trying to follow a sequence of events, understanding the story or the action as it unfolds. We want to see what happens next, driven by curiosity and anticipation. This requires focus and concentration as we engage deeply with what we're watching. It's different from glancing at something quickly, which is more fleeting and less involved. Watching implies sustained attention and engagement with what we're seeing, allowing us to fully experience the moment. We often watch things that we find interesting or entertaining, seeking enjoyment and connection. We might watch a documentary to learn something new, expanding our knowledge and understanding of the world. A comedy show to laugh, sharing moments of joy and humor with others, or a suspenseful film to see how the story unfolds, feeling the thrill and excitement of the narrative. Watching connects us to the world around us and provides us with experiences that can be enjoyable, thought-provoking, or both. It enriches our lives, offering moments of reflection, learning, and shared enjoyment.